we just saw amazing movie How to Rob a Bank 2024, and this documentary is just mind blowing.
Absolutely incredible. Honestly, it's like starts off where you're like, wow, okay, like where's this gonna go? It's got a little bit of like, crime, drug dealing, hippies. Washington was a state that was
Seattle.
basically becoming this big tech world. You had Microsoft, Starbucks, Google, any sort of tech companies, Amazon coming up and just banking everywhere. That's kind of how it started. It's like a big part of why this guy really became the sort of mastermind criminal that he was, even aside from just there being a lot of banks.
Tell the story how it all starts, how the guy, handsome, beautiful, tall guy, he lives in a tree,
A
in
tree
a tree
house.
house,
Tree house.
in a huge house,
But it was like actually like a well
from
constructed
a very
actual
nice
house.
family, has a sister, has full family, very successful. He studies to be a doctor, but at some point he figured out that he can make money with side hustle to selling some extra things. We don't want to mention which ones
He
to
was a
keep it.
drug dealer.
Yes. and, and he made up like $2 million in one day. But at some point, his partner got killed and he decided to switch his major. So he drops the college at the pre-med school and he decided to rob a banks. And he robbed like hundreds of banks. His income was like skyrocketing and he was still living on the tree, which is amazing. And they will tell you about his anxiety, about his depression, how he would go through that, how he would feel anxious, and about all his friends and how money didn't help him out. He would just spend it all and basically just like die at the end. It's just terrible. It is like mind-blowing movie. I highly recommend it for anybody who loves documentaries. And my boyfriend, he was never a huge fan of documentaries, but this movie is amazing.